Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is a fun video. We're going colour. We're doing a bit of a weird look and it's because we're doing first impressions of the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette. I have had this in my wish list for ages and I got it over Black Friday last year. Yes, it's discontinued, which has only happened not that long ago. Well, kind of long ago. As this video is going up, long ago, but not that long ago. But I'm hoping a lot of you guys have this palette already. It's a very nice palette. The colour story is beautiful. How pretty. It makes you just want to dive in and touch everything. That's kind of what I did when I first opened it. I touched everything. This look, I love how it turned out. You'll see there's one shadow gave me an issue, but it's fine. We got there. But yeah, I'm loving it. The shimmers are cool. Some of the shimmers are shifty. We've got like a duochrome here. It goes from like a brown, green, purple. So you can use it with a mix of all of these colours. Gorgeous kind of navy-ish grey, bright blue shimmer, this shimmer, and this shimmer, because they're the ones I've used. Oh, and this shimmer is also because I've also used that one. The shimmers in this palette are phenomenal so far. Mattes, most of which are good of the ones I've used, but I'm excited to get into more colours, which I will be doing in my 3 Looks One palette, which will be coming up, so hit subscribe down below to see that. Also down below I have my Instagram link, so you get to see the pictures of this look up close and personal, all up close eye pictures and up close face pictures. But yeah, I'm going to do swatches a little bit differently this time. I'm going to show them up on the screen like while I'm talking right now. I've swatched them row by row and starting over here to here to here to here, and I think I might be able to fit like 10 and 10 and do it in 2 sections, but hopefully they're already up on the screen and we can see how they look, because there's just a lot of them here, and if I do live swatches the video will go on for so long. So yeah, to me so far shimmers are my favorites in this palette. The color story is beautiful. It's everything you could want in your color story. You've got options to go neutral, you've got options to go bright, you've got options to go super dark, smoky and grungy, which I always love, and you can mix and match. There's enough shimmers to do a mix match. Like I could do a matte blue with a purple lid if I wanted to. Whatever way you want to do it, you can do it with this palette. It's just there's one shadow that gave me an issue. We'll see how we got on with the other shadows. And it wasn't even an issue really. It's just me nitpicking, but it's fine. That is how I feel about the palette so far. So let's see it in action of me actually using it for the first time and see how we got this weird and fun and beautiful jewel toned look. Alrighty guys, so we're going to get straight into the fun of the Book of Magic palette. I already have my skin, brows and eyelid primer on. It's listed down below so you can check it out there. But today I'm feeling aqua. I'm feeling a bit of gold as well, so I want to kind of use all the aqua-y colours here and this shimmery bronzy gold, and I don't know why. I'm just feeling, I know I did one before with those kind of colours anyway, but I'm feeling it again, but in a different kind of way. I may even use the black as well just to see how it works to deepen up these colours if I want to. I don't know what kind of lip I'm going to do because I haven't decided that far ahead, but yeah, let's just get straight into it. I'm going to start with my Inglot 6SS brush, my big massive fluffy brush, and this is a bigger palette than I have had recently. We're going to start with the shade here, which is called Wish? Yes, Wish. And I'm just going to take a bit of that on that brush, and that's just going to go on my outer corner. Oh, this is actually kind of similar to the one in the Mercury Retrograde palette, the one that I did do an aqua and gold look with. Ooh, it's pretty though. Taking that right the way through the crease as well, just to give us a bit of definition in there. If, say, you don't have as much lid space, or say you don't want to close your eyes in too much, just do it on the outer corner. But my eyes are so rounded that I feel like bringing as much colour around the eye makes it work for me. Don't know why, probably doesn't, but in my eyes it does. I will say going on, just because of the nature of the colour, it is like a pastel, teal, aqua kind of colour. Compared to the one in the Mercury Retrograde palette, this is looking a little bit chalky. It's not difficult to work with, it's not patchy, it's going on pretty from a distance. Like you're probably seeing it look really pretty. But when I go in here, I can see some chalkiness. But it's fine, it's fine. We're going to be putting other colours on anyway. I'm not just going to leave it like this. Then I'm going to go in with a Makeup Geek Soft Down brush. It's still a big fluffy brush, but it's not as big as the other brush I just used. And it's a little bit stiffer, so I just want to use it to kind of apply the colour and see how we get on it. Might be able to blend it as we go. I'm going to take the shade Bewitched, which is this more of a like a true teal sort of shade. And we're just going to see how this layers up. Oh, that's a nice colour. I like that one. Again, into the crease, all along the crease as well. Just get it in. You're not going to get a huge amount of depth out of this colour because it's just the same kind of colour, a little bit brighter. Not necessarily, it's darker, but like it's more bright than it is dark. So you're not going to get a huge amount of depth. That's why I'm going to kind of add the black in. We're not looking as chalky, so I think it is just that aqua colour. I don't think it's the rest of the shades. Blends into the other colour so easy. I mean, they are very similar colour anyway, so you shouldn't really have a hard time blending. But yeah, I like it. I am though going to take whatever's left on my big 6SS brush and then just go around the very edges. Just to really make sure my eyes aren't deceiving me. They do that. They do that a lot. Okay, so then I'm going to go into Hex. This is a defined crease, which is a really small little crease brush. And I'm going to take a... oh, yeah, Kick Up. We've got Kick Up. I think this black is a scary black. I feel like it's going to be... yeah. Tapping it off. Okay. Now I don't want the black to take over. Or I hope it doesn't take over anyway. I'm just going to start this on the outer corner. It's a decent black though, yeah. That's just a little bit of it as well. I think this would build up quite well. I haven't actually done the swatches yet of this palette. I've swatched it, but I haven't swatched every colour in it yet. And I haven't actually done swatches for the video just yet. So we'll have to see how it goes. So that's just going in the outer corner, bringing it through the crease. And yes, it's going to look mental for a few minutes. I hope it's only for a few minutes anyway. I hope it doesn't look mental the whole time. Just taking whatever's left on and start like kind of feathering that through the crease just to bring it up a little bit. Get a bit more of a blend going. Not picking up any more product now. Unless I really need to, but I really don't need to because it's very intense. I'm going to go back in with that soft dome brush. I'm going to take the shade Bewitched again, the one we just used, and use that to start kind of overlapping. I will say about the black is it adheres more than the other two colours did to the skin. Or in a different way anyway, I'm not sure. It's definitely different. Could just be the kind of pigment that's in the black compared to the blues, but I don't know. It's weird. Not a bad colour though, it's a good black. I like that. And it didn't get out of hand. Thank God. So like I don't necessarily want it to look black, I just want it to be darker, a bit more depth in the crease. And again going in with my 6SS and just fluff that around the edges. Okay, I'm liking it. I wouldn't say it's my most favoritist formula in the world, but we're getting a nice look out of it. I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. I think this side is darker than the other, but I'll fix that in a while. Don't worry. Now what I'm going to do is take Bewitched again, the medium colour that we used, the middle shade that we used. I'm taking that on a 214 from MAC. Just going to go on the lower lash line about 2/3 of the way across, connecting it to the outer corner, and I will be deepening it like I did the top. Okay, another thing as well is I'm getting a little bit of fallout. Nothing I'm not used to getting from any other colours, but it's just because it's blue, I'm worried about it. I may have a greeny tinted lower lash line. But anyway, we have that colour on. I'm going to go in with Wish again. This is a pointed crease brush, but any kind of pencil brush will do. This is just like a giant pencil brush, but whatever. I'm just taking a little bit of that and we're just going to use that to soften out the edge. Okay, so then I'm going to take the same brush and a teeny dabble of Hex, kind of like the top. I tidied up my under eyes from fallout. I may have to do it again because a lot of it was the black. I'm hoping not to though. I'm just taking that along the lashes, and that little dab is all I'm going to use, hopefully. Should only need a little bit. Making sure as well that you're connecting, just using whatever's left on the brush, connecting it to the outer corner out here. Okay, so on to some shimmers. I'm going to use my NYX glitter primer. I'm going to take some of that just on my finger, just press it on the lid, and I'm going to be using the gold, kind of bronzy gold, and the shimmery tealy kind of colour, but not in the way you might think. So I'm going to be using the gold in the middle and then the shimmer teal on the inner part of the lid, which you might think to do the other way around, but no, why not? Because I don't want to. Okay, so glitter primer is on. I'm gonna go in to Spell. This one here is like gorgeous shimmery teal color. Picked that up just on a flat brush. I don't know where I got this. No, I think I got it on eBay, but I don't know what brand it is, this flat brush. So any little flat brush will do. And we're gonna pop that on the inner third of the lid. Oh, the sparkle really sticks. Oh, yes, I like that colour. Oh, so just taking that on the inner third. Not doing any cut creasy kind of things or anything like that. You definitely could. This colour is beautiful, even nicer than I thought it was going to be. Wow, that's so sparkly. Then just before I do the other side, before my eyeshadow or glitter primer sets, I'm going to take the shade Stardust, which is this bronzy kind of colour, and just give us a little bit of, I don't know, something different, because everything else is kind of blue with this look, so I just want to throw some of this on. This looks a bit chunkier. This is an e.l.f. concealer brush, and we're just gonna, ooh, oh, that's weird. I like it. Yeah, this is definitely a chunkier kind of shimmer, although they look very similar in the pans. This is definitely chunkier. So I'm just pressing it on. Don't worry about blending or anything like that. Just press the colours on. Don't dig your brush into it like I just did. Then just put whatever's on the brush, and you can slowly add more to your brush. Just start flicking over where those two colours meet. Then just to help it blend into the rest of the colours on the eye, I'm just going to have a little dab of the black on my brush. I'm just going to also dab into the Bewitched shade, the kind of purple, or not purple, the mid-tone aqua shade that we used, and press that in here. Doing a mixture of the two will just soften the black down so it doesn't get out of hand again. Then I want to put a little bit of shimmer on the inner part of my lower lash line. So I'm taking a little bit of my glitter primer again. Teeny weeniest little dab of it on my pinky. Popping it on that inner part in here. I'm going to take the same brush we used for that copper shade, because that's, it can look a bit random on its own. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on the tip of the brush again. The one that we just used for it. And then we're just going to pop that on that inner corner. Not inner corner, inner part. I'm just taking a little bit and blend that in there. I'll go back in with my brush I used for my lower lash line, the blendy one, and use that to soften that shimmer into the lower lash line. Okay, and the last little step for shadows, we're going to go in with this colour here. It's the like a shimmery, silvery white kind of colour. It's called Moonlight. Just take it on a small little brush. This is going to be the inner corner highlight. And we're just gonna pop it in here. It's nice in this palette because obviously there's a lot of colours in it. There's 20 shades. But you have two different colours you could use as an inner corner. You could use a goldy one or a silvery one. And I really like that because there's both tones in the palette to go with all the colours. Like the browns and golds, and then you've got, and the purple as well. And then you've got like the blues and greens. You can do the silvery sort of tone as well. I really like it. I do actually really like this palette. Alright, so that's shadows done with the palette. I'm going to jump off for a sec. I'm going to do all the details on the eyes, like liner and lashes. I'm going to do cheeks, I'm going to do a lip, and then I'll come back and tell you what I used. Alrighty guys, so this is how I have finished off my look. I'm going to show you guys what I used on my face. Took me a while to pick the lip, but we got there in the end. I'm very happy with how it turned out as well. So for the rest of my eyes, I didn't do any winged liner. I had it there and I was like, but then I said no. I said no because the shape was really nice. I decided to put a very fluttery lash on. So I was like, oh, we're going to look very sultry and sexy and very, I don't know, like treasure in the ocean. Yeah, that was the image in my head right now. So all I did was use my 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil from Urban Decay. It's in the shade Deep End. It's a super tealy. It's basically the same colour as like the shimmer on the lid, the bluey shimmer and all that. So I use that on the waterline. My mascara then is my Clinique Lash Power Mascara, like normal. My lashes are the Kiss Look So Natural Flirty Lashes. My multi-pack is here. Still have 3 lashes to go. These ones, I'm pretty sure this is the last time I'll be wearing these ones, and I'll be moving on to my 3rd pair. For cheeks then, I had this guy, my Cheek Parade from Benefit. So I used Hoola. No, that's Hoola. Hoola Lite, which is this one, the lighter one. Use that as my bronzer because I'm still quite pale. I'll move on to that in the summer. And then I used Galifornia, which is the really corally kind of blush because I love a corally pink with a teal eye. Mermaid vibes, can't help it. And then for my highlight then, I used my Karl Lagerfeld and Model Co Baked Highlighter. It's the light one. I got it in a glossy box. Don't know if you can still get it anymore, but I used it because it's as gold as I can get away with right now. And I really like it. Then my lips, like I said, I had a bit of a hard time with the lip, but again, we got there in the end. So I used my MAC lip pencil in Whirl, your standard nude brown. If you haven't tried it, try it and see if you like it because most people tend to. I didn't like it at first and now I adore it. I have 3 of them and I love it. And then I used Honey Love lipstick, which I kind of forgot I had because it's in my drawer to depot because I'm right down to my nub. Like literally, I had to use my spatula to scrape some off to use it today because I need to scrape it into a little pot so I can get rid of this and get all the product out of it. So Honey Love lipstick, it's a super nice soft peachy toned nude, and then I wanted a little bit of gloss, so why not? I used my Inglot volumizing lip gloss in the shade Vesper. It's just like a clear with a pink and gold kind of shimmer in it. Very pretty. You would have seen that on my lip gloss collection video. I would have swatched it, you would have seen it. So yeah, that's my face. Okay guys, so final thoughts on the palette. I like it so far. The mattes aren't my favourite. Well, I say the mattes. Oh, you're still dirty. I say the mattes. The two blues that I used, not my favourite formula in the world. They are a little bit chalky. Well, definitely this one is. I'm not sure about this one on its own, but that one was definitely chalky. The black was nice. I like the black. It's overpowering a little bit, but once you're working with it, okay. Just prepare yourself is all I'm going to say. Prepare. The shimmers are my favourite part so far. Absolutely blown away with them. Both shimmers. This is more of like your standard metallic sparkly kind of shimmer, and then this is more of a chunky kind of shimmer. Both of which are beautiful, stunning on the eye. The intensity, the sparkle, the texture, it's gorgeous. I love it. Just that one matte has let me down a little bit. Not let me down. It's workable, and the look came out fabulous. So it's not really a bad thing. It's just when I was using it, I wasn't happy about it, and then it got better. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I will be doing a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette. I am planning on using the purples. I want to do a blue look, and I'm gonna do a neutral. I know actually, to be fair, I have done a lot of neutrals recently because some of the palettes I've used are more neutral, but I will be doing neutral with a twist with this palette. I really like the palette so far. It's a very inspiring palette. It's something that I definitely want to bust into every now and again. It makes me want to use it, which I really like. It's one of my favourite things about palettes. So far it's a winner. I'm liking it so far. So we'll see how we get on with the other colours. That is it. If you want to see any up close pictures of this look, up close eye pictures and up close face pictures, then my Instagram is linked down below like always. You can go give that a follow. You can also help me vote on my IGTVs. What get ready with me's you want me to do. I don't know what way I'm going to do them. If I'm going to post pictures, products, a description of something that I have in mind, I don't know. You can help me. Also, I'll throw up a poll every now and again of what palette you want me swatched. You want me to swatch on my IGTV. So you get to pick. Hit subscribe down below to see more videos coming up. We've got the 3 looks 1 palette coming up with this. We've got our colour series. We've got more collection videos. We've got lots more stuff coming in the winds. And yeah, let me know down in the comments. Do you like this palette? Do you have this palette? I'm liking it so far. I know it's been discontinued, which I'm really sorry about, but they have that new romance palette and I kind of really want that as well. That's on my list now. If that's still around by Black Friday, I'm probably going to get that palette. So yeah, but I'm waiting. I'm keeping to my ban. I broke it already once. We're not breaking it again, hopefully. Also, give me a big thumbs up down below to give me a little bit of support. It's the simplest, quickest and easiest way to give me support, to get my videos around to more people and give me a little boost to do more videos. So yes, I will see you in the next one then.